And welcome back to Pokemon's. We're in the Duel Square, even though it's a circle. It's a dual circle.
That is just misleading.
Every trainer here has a shadow Pokemon. So
Oh boy!
we're gonna be here for a while.
Oh god.
It's gonna spill over into the next part.
Diogo. That's
Diogo.
close to a real name.
Diego?
Stage performer Diogo. Stuff performer.
It's a fusion of Diego and Dio.
Yeah.
Mexican Dio.
So we want the Flaffy. Because it can paralyze things.
Ronnie James Dio is reincarnated as a Mexican.
Team player right here. Give it up for the team player.
Oh, he's going KO 10 times 20.
Oh my god.
Don't you just love hyper mode?
No. Well, it's a nice way to clear the gauge.
When it happens frequently, it clears faster, but at the same time, it fucks you over.
It's annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
But you have to do it. Cool, stop being a fuck.
Yeah, let's go. Be a team player. At least because of that, he has Flame Wheel now.
Oh, are you willing to forgive that then?
Yeah, I'm willing to forgive because Shroomish is about to die. Look at this. Look at
Jesus. Does he have like a lot of defense or something?
Yeah, he has high defense.
Oh, switching out. Well, I know, if Makuhita goes hyper mode again, you're fucked.
That's why I'm just throwing a ball. I'm not even bothering.
Yeah. Yoink.
Bliss?
Oh.
Oh, fuck. My butthole.
Why stop a shadow Pokemon? Why not just like throw two Pokeballs at the same time and catch both of them?
Because the bitch won't let me.
Well, that's where you got that pimp, man.
That's true. Also, boom. I read that like a book.
Oh.
And then I switch out Umbreon. Because a paralyzed Umbreon's not going to do me any good.
You know, you'd think with a fire type you'd be having a little bit more luck with, like, at least like the fucking Shroomish.
You'd think. Apparently I've been kicked from the Xenoverse server, even though I wasn't online.
Who cares?
That was just dumb.
You ever have it where it shakes 3 times and then immediately breaks out?
Yes.
The third time is not set in stone. Until it clicks, it's still a chance.
And that makes me mad.
You know, I want to say it was Generation 3 that changed it. Gen 1 and Gen 2, the Pokeballs literally opened up like some sort of fucking like alien ship or something before they actually designed it where they open up the way they usually do. Like, what's a better way to say it? Instead of opening how you'd expect the Pokeball to open, they used to, like, the entire top half would just come off.
Mm-hmm.
That was back in, like, Gen 1 and 2.
So I catch it.
I got it that time. Isn't that actually how the item balls, like, because the item balls always resemble Pokeballs. The item balls used to be these big-ass Poke things before they got turned into, like, what looks like a Pokeball.
They were always kind of Pokeballs.
No, but I'm saying in Gen 1 and Gen 2, they don't look like the traditional Pokeball that we have nowadays.
Oh yeah.
They were these big ass fucking round things.
Okay, so we got her shadow Pokemon.
Oh. I'm surprised she's not like, hey, you fucking stole my Pokemon, you asshole.
They're like, I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, if you just explain to people that you caught their Pokemon because they're Shadow Pokemon, because Miss Cunt over here can apparently see that, they think you were out of your goddamn mind.
So jump cut for healing and saving.
Oh.
What if it worked both ways? Like, what if, like, once... Like, okay, let's say, like, all Shadow Pokemon are free game. So, like, so your enemies can try... sorry. Your enemies can attempt to catch your Pokemon as long as they're still Shadow Pokemon.
Then I would not be using my Shadow Pokemon. I would have them in the PC. No, I wouldn't have them in the PC. I'd have them in my party. And I'd just walk around in circles. All day.
Can the shadow meter be lowered by walking?
Yes.
Okay, I see.
So it's like hatching an egg.
It is like hatching an egg. So yeah, Skiploom is the Shadow Pokemon for this one.
The worst eggs I always have to fucking hatch are the Eevee eggs because they take so goddamn long. But you have to do it if you want every single evolution in your Pokedex.
Or you just have them all, and then you just trade.
Well, the funny thing is I have every possible evolution I can get in every Pokemon game. By sheer breeding and then evolving them. I don't actually trade ones that are already good to go.
Oh, weird. You're just weird.
No, I think I'm just obsessive with progress to the point that I'll start the evolutions all over again just to get them again.
Okay.
Pretty sure I still have like 15 EVs in my PC that know Wish.
Oh,
through not crossbreeding, but whatever you call it, like chain breeding.
Oh, you.
Cross-pollination.
You know, Pokemon has to be the only game in existence where fucking, what do you call it?
We're fucking.
No, you need a fucking, like, mathematician or something like that just to explain sex. Due to the fucking, like, the difference in stats depending on how you breed them, the kind of moves you get, depending on how you breed them, what kind of Pokemon you treat them with.
Yeah, natures.
IVs.
Yeah, like, there's fucking natures, there's difference in stats, there's certain moves that go with different mates than others, and whether or not the Pokemon can actually learn it to begin with. And then you also have to worry about if the Pokemon's even in the same, or in a compatible egg group, so it's like, Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm just here, like...
Was it the coming of Gen 3 that made Pokemon fucking so complicated?
I think so.
Because Gen 2 and Gen... Well, it wasn't
Gen
in
1
Gen
didn't have it.
Gen 2 didn't have any natures, though. Like, whatever you got is what you had. No, well, yeah, because Gen 3 not only introduced natures, I think it also introduced IVs. So, oh yeah, that's another thing. Well,
Bandana guy.
Oh. Well, I guess my mentioning of different stats could pretty much go hand in hand with IVs, so I guess it's about the same thing.
I want it.
Her eyes are just so far apart.
It's true.
Well, she's
So,
aged.
Flappy's no good to us because...
It's, Quagstar's like a ground type, isn't it?
Yes, water ground.
Water ground.
Oh, that's a weird combination. Well, then again, isn't Mudkip the same way?
Yeah.
Water ground has been done a lot, actually.
Yeah. God damn it!
Although Mudkip
Quagsire, the Mudkip line.
Well, Mudkip is the only one that did it as a starter.
Well, Mudkip itself isn't water ground. It's when it evolves.
Whiscash.
Wishcash. There was a Semi-Toad, or Seismitoad.
Seismitoad.
Semi-Toad.
Half a toad.
Yeah, a toad.
Oh, that's creepy.
You know what's sad?
Hmm?
I just thought of this because of something I'll explain in a minute. But my sister, who has been playing Pokemon for like a lot less time than or like she didn't start until a lot later than I did, and she's encountered like maybe 5 or 6 shiny Pokemon.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I think
And I've encountered 1.
it better not be the red Gyarados.
No, it was like an actual shiny.
That is an actual shiny.
Yeah, but a shiny that's not scripted.
People consider it illegitimate because it's scripted.
Hey man, I'll take my shinies how I get them.
Well, my Bandit was shiny, I could say that much.
I have a shiny Entei, Suicune, and the Thunder one that no
Oh,
one
and I
cares
think
about.
Landon
Raikou.
Landon gave me, it was either, no, it was, I know he definitely gave me a shiny Giratina. He either gave me a shiny Dialga or a shiny Palkia.
Oh yeah, I had those too. But those were all from events.
Bandit is the only one that I actually caught, though.
The only one that... Oh, sorry.
No, I was just to say, I haven't seen another shiny since.
I've been playing Pokemon since like 2000, and I didn't encounter a shiny for the first time until like 2011, or 2012 actually, when I found a shiny Ditto in Black and White.
I haven't seen a single shiny Pokemon.
Ever?
Like in the wild.
I just know, what do you call it? Fucking, if I ever encounter a golden Magikarp, I'm calling it Fish Jesus.
Do it.
I just remembered that because my sister once found a shiny Timpole,
Oh.
and this was like in her first playthrough of Black and White, and I'm just like, are you kidding me right now?
That
The only
Psyduck
thing-
had no health, by the way.
The only thing that's kind of shitty about catching a shiny Ditto is that it'll never see the light of day outside the caverns of sex, as I call it.
See, oh yeah, I was about to say, the only shiny I've ever caught is a shiny Ditto, and then I traded it to Cloud for a shiny Ralts.
Oh.
Was it worth?
Yes.
Well, like I said, the only
Because-
thing that Ditto's useful for is fucking.
Because now I have a shiny Gardevoir with perfect IVs. Or, 5 perfect IVs.
Well, unless you want to call, what do you call it? Unless Ditto is paired up with Nidoqueen for some reason, which I guess it can't find the hole or something because you can't breed Nidoqueen for some stupid reason.
It's because it's genderless.
Yeah, but you can breed a Nidoking, so what the fuck?
I don't know, man. I'm just catching shadow
I
Pokemon.
think we kind of halfway went with that.
Also, I think, the jingle for catching shadow Pokemon is probably the least satisfying Pokemon catching, jingle in the series.
Yeah, but unlike the rest of the music. What was I gonna say?
Yeah.
Oh,
Who's this fuck? Nover.
Nover. Ryder Nover. This is the last one we do in this video.
I definitely think Colosseum actually has one of my, or like one of the more interesting battle themes. Like I said, one of the reasons I like it, it kind of reminds me of something, like some of the music, like I said, it reminds me of like, not Fantasy Star, like Skies of Arcadia, and it might not sound like it to you, but some of the tunes almost sound a bit like early Final Fantasy-ish. I don't know. It's a little bit different.
I just like how jazzy it is.
I just know, I probably played Pokemon Colosseum almost as much as I did, Gen 1 and 2.
God damn it.
That was Hypnosis?
The nice thing about this game is the call feature, which can remove status effects.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, what the hell? That actually works?
The portrait picture for Lediba. It's like, that Lediba has seen some shit.
I've been places.
Well, what do you call it? I mean, I know the call is primarily for the shadow Pokemon, which technically that counted, but the call could be abused to get rid of the status effects because apparently the sound of your voice is all it needs.
Hey, bitch, stop being asleep. Huh? Oh, okay.
Well, sleeping makes a little bit more sense because you're like, it's probably about the same thing as like tapping something on the shoulder, like, hey, wake the fuck up. Does that really get rid of paralysis?
I'm not sure about that one.
Oh,
I'll have to try it.
that'd be so weird. It's like, hey, you fuck, stop being paralyzed. Oh, okay.
Oh, right, my dad was watching Jeopardy while I was recording this, and I was just, like, looking over at the questions.
You know, fucking, what was his name? Wingo. His animation was always strange to me because technically he's got the kind of animation that would imply he's either flying or gliding, but he's not moving forward. If you were to float around like that without flapping your wings, eventually you'd hit the ground.
Not if you're a Pokemon. Oh, he's flapping his wings slightly.
Yeah, but he looks more like he's gliding, which wouldn't keep him in the air for very long. He's kind of moving around like a jet would. But
Maybe he is a jet.
But without moving forward, like he's got no forward momentum, that's the thing, so what's keeping him in the air?
Love. The power of love.
You know,
God damn it.
Oh. There you go again.
Worth.
You know, I was about to say, why is he not standing on one foot until I realized it was Noctowl? It's like, oh, that's right, that's the evolve form, never mind. I think my favorite thing about Colosseum is simply that it's just 3D. It's just something new to look at.
That's true.
Because I'll tell you this much, although it might just be because it's fucking Tohomon, and I don't really think Cloud can fucking provide commentary to save his life. But I always get so fucking bored doing Tohomon.
Because, you know, what are we gonna say? Blah blah blah, patchy, blah blah blah.
Well, mainly because we don't really have much knowledge of Tohomon, so we can't contribute.
I mean, it's like not only is it based on Fire Red and Leaf Green, which is the most overdone in terms of hacks and mods. Not only that, but you know, it's Fire Red and Leaf Green. Everyone's seen it a million goddamn times. But it's also based on Toho, and none of us really care much about Toho.
I love how he's standing on midair.
Someone here is now the team player, and it's Flaffy.
Can we please somehow hack this game so Ditto can learn Fly? Or not Ditto, Diglett can learn Fly.
Sure.
What was that one ridiculous thing that I think I saw a picture of it that Snorlax could learn?
Oh.
Was it also... No. Oh no, I think he can learn it legitimately. Can Snorlax learn Bounce?
Bulbapedia!
Because if he can, that might have been how, like, people were like, how the fuck does he manage that?
Snorlax cannot learn Bounce.
Damn. I know I saw something of him doing a ridiculous attack that people were like, what?
You can do Stomp.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying more along the lines of him doing something that people would think is physically impossible for him.
Oh.
Like flying, for instance.
Anything that involves him getting up in the morning.
He can learn self-destruct.
Oh,
What the
okay.
fuck?
Through but it needs to be Mark said his dagger can only be bred to Snorlax if it hatches as a Munchlax and cannot be obtained otherwise.
So
No,
much Fox.
What
Okay.
do you need like the instance for him then, or something?
And it has to have learned it in a generation earlier than 6.
Ha! Ha! You see that, guys? Like, I just not noticed it, but, this game, did it before Black and White did it, where they close their eyes when they sleep.
They didn't have the eyes closing in the UK version for some reason.
How very odd. That reminds me of, you know the Ratchet and Clank remastered that they have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The download version is fucked up, but the disc version isn't. The reason being is the downloaded version is actually the PAL version, and the disc one is the North American version. And if you're wondering, why does that matter? Well, the PAL version came out way earlier than the disc version, so there's a few bugs that they never actually fixed. So if you're downloading the digital version, you're actually getting the European version.
Pretty sure I have the digital version for the Ratchet and Clank series.
I have it on disc.
Teehee.
Oh well. Well, we'll go do the other, like, 2 people next
Oh.
time.